All right, we're here for another one of our DBA 3.0 matchups. My name's Tony Aguilar, and I'm here with Mitch Harbach, and we're going to do another one of our one of the battles that we've done several times, and it always seems to be a good fight. Hopefully, it's a good fight again. So, I'm over here on the left with the Book 4 54D Medieval Norwegian. They're the Scandinavian others. I painted them up as Norwegians, so that's what I use them as. And I'll be facing Mitch Harbach with what army you got over there?
I've got the Scots Common, Book 4, 16.
Okay, with the long pointy sticks.
Long pointy.
Hey, look, nobody's face is painted blue.
Oh, not yet.
Okay. All right, so I'll go over the details over this army right here. It is a littoral army. I have one terrain, so I put down the waterway here. But I did not have a landing force because we like to call these guys the seafaries. They're afraid of the water. So, anyways, their consistence consists of this army consists of a knight general, another knight, a cav, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 solid blades, a fast bow, and 2 soloi. Mitch, what you got over there?
Then the Scots, they have a knight general, 2 more knights, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solid pike, 2 fast warband, 1 fast sword, and 1 fast bow.
Okay, so we got 2 shooting elements total, 1 on each side. They're both fast. And yours is the DBA 3.0 army, so it's significantly different. That's mine's actually from the 2.2. It actually didn't change at all. Yours changed quite a bit from 2.2, and you're pretty happy about it, aren't you?
Very much. They give you more mounted units that you can get. One of these has like 5 or 6 different options, whether it be a blade, a cav,
artillery piece too.
Artillery piece. This one can do so much, but I elected to go with the knight. I think you get more out of it.
Okay, so these aren't actually a match pair, but they live close by in the proximity of each other. And if my guys would have wanted to get their feet wet, they would have come visited you.
Aha.
But in this case, I'm actually the defender, so the Scots came to Norway.
Da, da, da. For the cooking, I bet.
Yeah, I'm sure. Anything would have been an improvement. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. I am the defender, so I will go first. And I'm using the dreaded black die, so we'll see how it turns out. It's a 3.
Average.
Some of you there are keeping score on how certain dice do. And we're back at it again with the black one. Okay.
This is Nemesis die.
Yeah. Okay. So this is, we got woods over here, got a road, and just for clarification is some of you might say, well, why is the road too far from the edge? Only area terrain features cannot be within a base width of an edge. So when the road was placed there, it can be well within that area. So you can look that up. Okay, so placement for 3. Okay, so you've got this guy's not your general, right?
No, this
okay.
is the
your general's
right
over
here.
there. Okay,
He's just a fancy looking pike guy.
like those fancy guys.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and move.
Just don't zoom in on the guy on the end there. He's telling you what you can do.
Oh, you got a Scottish nudist?
Oh, not nudist, but he's letting you know who's number 1.
Oh, okay. Let's see here.
Don't let the kids watch this at home.
All right, so if I move 2, but I move Mr. Bowman with him, I'm going to be in your bow range, aren't I? I very well may... No, it's only 120. Okay. All right, no problem doing that then. You know how I feel about giving people free shots.
Yeah.
I'm a cheapskate. Only I want to get them. Okay. All right, so that's 1 right there. I move my non-knight, my non-general knight. 120 out here. Okay. And we'll move the general. Oh, about so ought to be fine. Don't want to put him on the front line because if he can push on to me and then lock him down, and then I lose mobility there. So that's where my 3 pips are going to go.
All right.
You're up, Mitch.
Let's see what we got. No shooting, so pip away, pip away, pip. All right.
So how did the Scottish make it to Norway?
Yeah. Not,
And
not very fast.
why are the fjords so flat?
Yeah. Alright. Big whopping 1.
So here you're going to notice something that the Scottish Army is actually a lot of fun to play. I've played on several occasions, not on video, but it's a fun, challenging, cool army to play. However, it has one problem. The person that painted it, I'm not sure who it is, but because you bought that from someone else, did not, the figures don't mesh well. And what I mean by that is when they go into close combat, you'll notice that we're actually going to have to take the Scots and face them backwards so that the pikes will actually fit in base-to-base contact. So they look cool right now, but it's kind of unfortunate that you've got to do that when they get into close combat. So, but no biggie, we're used to it. Just when you wonder why the Scots look like they're mooning the enemy, it's because their pikes are in the way.
Well, that's going to be my 1.
Oh yeah, you only roll a 1.
Yep.
Well,
There it
that's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. All right, so shootings. Your bowman didn't move any closer, but you moved closer to my bowman.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got a choice of that target or that target, right? Because within one base width of the side, I've got 20 millimeters of him, so he's also a target. This is a fast horde, you said?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that's a 3, and the pikeman's also 3. I think I'm going to shoot at the pikeman, so I'm going to be a 2 shooting. Your pikeman's going to be a 3.
2, 3.
Okay,
4
so
to 7.
yeah, no effect.
effect.
Okay.
And if you would have picked the horde and actually beat them, missile fire will recoil horde,
Yes.
but combat will not.
Another thing we noticed, we have 1. Well, that he may end up getting recoiled by shooting, so it may come into play. But one of the things that snuck up on us from playing hundreds of games of 2.2 is the recoil on a horde. Of course, horde aren't really going to recoil. They will from the shooting. That's why I'm going to mention it now. Is they don't recoil their base depth. They'll actually only recoil a maximum of 20. So that may come up in this game. It's just kind of a wrinkle that we encountered several weeks ago, that we found out that basically foot will recoil their depth or 20 millimeters if they're deeper than 20 millimeters. So that's kind of an interesting wrinkle. We'll see if that comes up. All right, so Norwegian pips. Oh, wow! I thought this was the die that rolled back. Oh,
Nope.
oh, let's not run your mouth until the battle's over with. Remains to be seen. Okay, so you did something really interesting there that I was hoping you were going to keep doing it. You've got actually guys that are 3 deep.
Yep.
So if I contact that front pikeman and cause a recoil, he'll die because he can only... Okay.
That's right.
Well, I don't know whether you realize that my blade can't reach him.
That's right. I did check that.
But my cav can. And
Yes.
boy, that's tempting. Because if I charge you with the cav to the front, I'm going to be a 3 down to a 2.
Well, now just be only a 4.
And you'll be a 4. So the
Pikes
question
only
is,
count the
do
front.
I feel lucky? Well, I certainly have enough pips to contemplate that. We'll think about it.
Pikes and spear cannot kill cavalry.
Cannot kill cavalry, right? So
to the front unless they get the door closed or
Yeah, that's
tempting.
it is very tempting. It's very tempting. Well, let's see what we'll look like. If we move this line up here, not him, because we need a little bit of a gap, but if we move them up, they could get pretty darn close. They just won't go into combat. All right. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. We're going to move that line up like so for 1 pip. Still 1 pip. Here we go. Pikes are already becoming an issue here. Good thing they're not made out of needles or anything, or we'd be drawing some blood. That's a horde, right?
Yep. A fast one too.
A fast one, okay. Well, I'm gonna have a hard time resisting that. And it's kind of cool, and it'd be really cool if it was on video, and I keep talking about it and nothing's gonna happen of it because I'm talking about it, but we're gonna try it. So that's 1 pip. This, and going in, is the second one.
Sounds good.
Okay. It's part of your plan, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Make sure I avoid a zoc here, or a threat zone. Meaning a threat zone here. I want to move him to the side. Okay, and then he'll be able to go up a little bit. Okay. So we're even there. Okay. And I got 1, 2, 3.
Half the pips are gone.
Mm-hmm.
For those that have problems counting.
4. I'm not going to be able to move at an angle and still get up beside him. I'm going to have to move just beside him. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A whopping 1 left.
And 6. Now, he's out farther than the side of him, so I won't be able to shoot at the side of him.
But this guy could shoot.
Correct. Because you could target
the side.
The side of him, okay? So you've got 1 shot, you'll be a 2 and I'll be a 4.
There you go. And okay. You are a 7 and I'm a 5, so no effect.
Tink tink. All right. So here I want anything other than a lock. I'm thinking. Okay? So I'm a 3 down to a 2.
Yep.
And you are a 4.
And I stay a 4
because you don't have rear rank bonus versus cavalry.
Yep.
So here we go. Here's where you roll that 1 for me.
Oh! And you.
No, I roll 1.
Flee.
Okay, so I get doubled easily.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to flee. So a flee is new rules to a flee. I turn in place 180 degrees, and I move my full move back.
Now, because he's mounted, pike do not follow.
Correct.
If he was foot, other than Saloy, he would follow.
Okay. Well, it was
another cool thing about hordes for anybody keeping track about pursuing and stuff. Hordes pursue anything. So whether it be mounted or foot, if they beat somebody or push them, they go after it.
Okay. You're up.
Okay. Let's see if we can get something bigger than that last one. All right, I did get bigger.
So I ran my mouth about rolling a 6 with a black die, and then I get a 1.
Yeah. Oh, let's see.
I don't believe in that, but I like rubbing the people that get spooky about stuff.
I'd take the whole move to do that. And I think I shall. So the whole line's going to move up for 2, and they'll slide this way ever so slightly.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
you got to use the famous Scottish formation.
Yeah, maybe I can, because that knight's going to be going with.
Oh, I see. You're in your, even if you turn them around, you're gonna be in the knight's way then.
Yeah. Better be in your way than their way.
You're not gonna make the famous asses out formation.
Yeah. Form.
Okay.
All right. So everybody with that guy is gonna.
Oh, you're not gonna move him into the triple deep column?
Nope.
Okay.
He's gonna see how it goes. Plus, he helps at least sticking out there a little bit, protect the flank from some kind of enclosure of a certain type. So, all right. So, cost 2 because of the war horde to do all that.
Okay.
So I think we shall start with
Well, we got to start with shooting.
shooting.
Okay.
Exactly.
You'll have a shot. No, you slid over.
Yep.
So because of doing that, your front shooting edge is
Now
now
blocked.
blocked by him.
Yes.
You, however, by doing that, gave me a shot.
There you go.
Because now I'm even with his side edge, which means I can shoot at his over there.
You're a 2.
Okay, so I'm a 2, you're a 3.
3. Oh, there's a chance. And there
Okay.
it is. Recoil.
Yep.
8
So I'm
to
an 8 to
5.
5. That's a recoil on a horde. Now, how far do they recoil?
So 20.
20. Pay attention, there'll be a quiz at the end of the game.
Yeah. All right. So
He's,
I think I'm going
5
to,
back from him.
I think
Okay.
I'm going to start with the war band.
Oh, you got big hopes for the warband, huh?
Yep. I'm going to try it. So
Okay.
I'm a 3
Right.
plus 1 for support is a
Right.
4.
Right.
You start at a 5. If somebody's on your side, drops you to 4. 4
Oh,
to 4.
those dirty Scotsmen on the side drop me to a
I
4?
hope so.
Okay, so it's a 4 to 4.
Come on.
Look at that.
Wow, I didn't beat you either.
10 to 7.
10 to 7. Nobody's doubled.
So
I
you
have to fall
recoil.
back. You have to follow.
Well, he's going to do that, but in reality, they both push
they-
back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
he just so we don't let the bystanders fall.
Confuse
So you recoil 20,
Yep.
and blade advance up to 20.
Yepper.
Okay. You don't see them. You see them normally advance 15 when they're fighting heavy foot because of 15, the heavy foot falls back, and that's as far as they can advance. But they'll actually go up to 20. Okay. So there's
before
one.
Things get too ugly. I think.
Oh,
we
it's
better
too
go
late.
Here,
Okay.
where you're a 5,
I'm
you're
a
gonna
5.
Stay a 5.
Right.
I'm a 3.
And you're a 3.
Against foot. I will stay a 3.
Right. Okay.
So 3
5
to
to 3.
5. Oh, look at that.
Okay. So I'm
Not
at
so bad.
10 total, and you're a
I'm
9.
9.
Okay.
So,
So you recoil.
We will recoil.
You recoil them both.
It should be even with
The back rank here. Yep. All right.
this guy.
So we'll scooch these little guys forward.
Double envelopment on my main attack.
It's not over yet. It's not
All right.
over yet.
So you're a 5.
Right.
You're going to stay a 5.
That's right.
I am 3 plus 3 against
6.
other foot is a 6, but dropping down 1, 2 puts me at a 4 to a 5.
Okay. Here we go. Look at that.
Look at that, yep.
I'm a 6 total.
And I'm an 8.
Okay. So I fall back 15, and you advance forward. And what will end up happening is, that's correct. The back rank will be even here, but not with here because you got the 20 millimeter fall back there.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's your
What
turn.
else you got? That's it?
Yep, unfortunately.
Okay. Still 0-0 for those keeping track. And
Big whopping 1 would be good right now.
no. No. We don't need that. Okay.
As you can see,
3 pips.
the Scots play off of incompetent leaders.
So it looks like these guys are 5 millimeters ahead of him.
This,
Yes, because he recoiled 20
yep,
and he recoiled 15.
yep.
Okay. 3. Well, I don't have a ton, so I need to... All right, let's look first of all where he can go. We're going to look at that corner to here. So he basically, if I turn him around, I'll be able to move about that where that location is, or so. Okay, that gives me an idea. Because I'd like to spend a pip on him, because if you don't spend it now, the more time goes by, the less I'm going to end up using him. You got all that?
What?
Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy, we're going to move him into close combat here for 1 pip. Okay? Then we're going to take this cab unit and move him there. We're going to mark this here like that. Take that away. And there he goes.
Whopping 2.
Okay.
1 left.
And these guys should be in edge-to-edge combat. You know what I mean?
Yep. Line up.
So his edge is matched up with him. Right. Okay. 1 left, right?
So it adds up.
Big
Big whopping 1.
This is a horde, right?
Yep. Still a horde.
I think we're going to reinforce this here. But I'm going to move even with this guy. Okay? So I'm not going in combat with the horde. Not that I'm afraid of them, but that'll give me a free shot here that I'll be able to use. Okay, so that's my 3 pips.
All right.
Shootings.
Just you.
What? Yes, because again, you have the problem where you're not over, so you won't have a shot there. I will have a shot here on the side. I'm a 2, you're a 3.
Look at there.
Okay, I am
6 to 4.
Yep.
So again.
What happens if I double them? They die?
They will die.
They die from
that.
gunfire.
No.
Well, it would be gunfire if it killed them, but
Saloy will run away if they get doubled.
Okay.
But these aren't Saloy.
You weren't man enough to take any Saloy in your army.
No, we could have, but no, we.
There's that man thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So let's look at a couple different things here, and this came up in recent discussions. This guy is even with a back rank here. Okay. Right?
Yep.
He's even with here.
Exactly.
So he does not give this combat a -1.
Exactly.
And you can go on Fanaticus and look at all those discussions that we went back and forth on all that. But basically, overlaps on the rear rank won't provide a -1 to the frontal combat here. You could look it up why. Okay, same thing here. So you're actually a full 6 versus my 5. So I'm thinking I want to do some of these other combats first. Maybe. You know what? I'm going to do this one, and I'm actually hoping I'm lose. So that way you move forward, you will no longer have an overlap on this guy, and you won't have an overlap here, which I'm not thinking great of because we've got a warband situation there. We might have a hole blown open there. So let's go ahead and do this one first.
6
okay?
to 5.
I'm a 5, and you're
And I
a
hope
full
you roll
6.
1 and I roll 6.
It still can't happen.
Oh, look at there.
Oh, crap, I won. Damn it.
All
Okay,
your
so now all that
devising.
planning.
Yep.
All right. Well, that planning wasn't for you and me. It was for the it was for the audience.
I'm glad my troops didn't listen.
Yeah, that happens a lot, doesn't it? Okay.
Run away! Run away!
Okay. Okay. All right, next combat. Might as well do this one. Nothing's really related to it at all. I'm a 5 down to a 4, and you're a 3 down to a 2. So here we go. Big numbers.
My goodness.
Okay.
Keep it on the board, right?
That's not what you rolled.
Oh, that was a 6. No, I am a 6 altogether.
You are a 6, okay, and
And
I'm
you are
an 8. So that's just a recoil on you.
There you go.
Okay, so he will recoil back. 15.
And you keep following.
And my little happy Norwegian butt will move forward. Crap. It's the problem with this army.
Yep. Pikes are vicious little.
Plan ahead, guys. When you build your army, make sure that they mesh well with other
Stand
troops.
to, not
Okay.
advance.
All right. So we got 2 left. Not thrilled about either one of them.
Maybe you.
Let's go ahead and do this one first while I'm still alive and provide an overlap, because I do overlap that front guy there. So I'm a 5, and you're a 6 down to a 5.
There you go.
Okay? 5 to 5. Okay.
10 to 7.
Okay, so I'm going to recoil back. 15. And you're going to advance. 15. And I still have the -1 there and the -1 there. Okay, so we're going to pray to Odin.
You're saying there's a chance.
So these are actually they're actually Christian Vikings. So we're going to have to pray to Odin and Jesus on this one. Okay.
Mixed ship.
Yep. Hedge all your bets, because I am a 5. I am down to a 4. This guy brings me down to a 3, and you're a 4 with it. You're a 3 up to 4. So you actually have 1 on me, and you quick kill me. So here's where you need to roll really crappy there.
No, we need big.
Oh, well, I'm going to roll the die just to
please Odin, or whichever.
Yeah,
one
we obviously prayed to Odin and didn't
was the
need
wrong
to.
guy.
Okay, so that's the first death here.
I gotta go 20.
You got to go. You're going to
We're
advance
war
20.
band.
Yep.
And
All both of them. The whole
We're
column.
so happy to pillage, and I won't
Okay.
mention other things on video.
All right. So these are the sorry bastards that died.
First ones.
Yeah. Okay. All right. In their homeland.
Aha.
Okay. So that's it, right? That's it for combats.
For you.
For me.
My pips.
Your pips. Or pip.
Hopefully it's...
Or pip.
Pips. Hey, here we go. Now we can... Slow start. Fast, quick. Here we go. We gotta get going here. Well, well, well.
Ready, go for it. Come on.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go with... I think we just got to go ahead and start trying. Now the other one should be able to slide in right next to them. If one of them recoil, then they're gonna die.
Oh, you could totally reach them.
But it's gonna be dangerous. They're gonna be like
Hey, that dangerous stuff has got, that's a Harbach playbook right there.
It is. Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Shit, I don't even want to land guys off the water, and you guys are, fighting butt to butt.
There's 2. And, come over. I don't even have to go quite 40. So it still leaves me enough to hit that guy. And we're touching, everybody's touching over here. Touchy-feely.
So you figure you might as well go into combat here, but you really want to give them as an extra -1 on the other
Yeah,
end.
hopefully that works out something like that.
Okay. Well, right now I'm just hoping, can I make it until my next bound?
Wait, that was, so 1, 2, 3. I got
Mhm.
1 left.
Well, it won't be the Horde.
Ah,
I know you had high hopes for him.
yep.
You wanted to shame kill me by getting a kill with that guy.
I guess I'll pull him off the line a little bit. Hope that you don't get crazy, and
That may have been what was stiffening that lineup, though.
could be. There's nowhere for him to go, but
We're about to find out.
slowly back instead of
You're just afraid of me cutting through that pike and then
running back.
going into close combat with a knight generally tying.
Come back a little more. That should be 4.
Okay.
Are you within range here?
Well, we got to measure the short side. I am.
Yep. All right.
And you still have the whole blockade issue, so you don't have a
'cause I'm
shot.
Not far over.
What are those bowmen doing over there?
Well, they're making haggis.
Lovely. Okay, so I'm a 2 and you're a
I'm
3. Okay, so I
8
almost
to 5, almost
done killed you
almost
again.
Done, dude. We're just falling back. Sense of false security.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
These guys should be. Don't forget, these guys are even.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Next combat. Where would you like to go?
Now that shooting's all done, it seems like the best place to go. Because I'm thinking big numbers here, so
You want to do this one first, don't you?
I'm thinking this one. I would be
Okay.
3 plus 3 is 6,
Right.
and I stay at 6.
Right.
And you start at 5.
Right.
Minus 1 for this, minus 1 for that, puts you at 3.
And all you have to do is outscore me to kill me.
Exactly.
That's just mean-spirited.
We shall do that one.
Okay, so you were a 6 and I'm a 3.
Thank goodness.
Woo!
So you're a 9 and I'm a 10.
Yeah. Almost, but almost don't count. So
And I got
he dies.
20 forward.
That's the second loser. And I got 2
So
blades
it puts me a
down.
little bit halfway up on the
Right. So
nines.
you're correct. You are. Well, you're halfway on this guy.
Oh my
You're
God.
halfway on that
Yeah,
guy.
there you
right
go. There
Okay.
you go. There's a good measuring. That's a good measuring stick.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're a little bit farther than him, so you'll get a minus 1 from him.
Then let's go with your 5 down 1 to 4, and I'm a 3, and I'll stay at 3. Okay. Here we go. Ooh. And
So I'm an 8 and you're a 9.
9.
So I'm getting beaten back everywhere.
Can I have
Okay.
my bubble toy?
Okay, he advances forward. All right.
But it wasn't what I was hoping.
There's a chance.
Yeah. Well, let's go here.
Got scared, huh?
I am. I'm scared now because I
Okay.
won 2.
He is enough to give him a minus 1. He's actually past his front edge a little bit. So
He
I
is?
am yeah, he is.
Oh.
Yep, based on what happened back here.
Okay.
Okay. So I am a 3 and down to a 2, and you are a
4
4.
and I stay at 4. Ooh, look at that.
Well,
So I'm an 8 and you're a 4.
I was not looking forward to that because so much for this being an interesting battle. I'm not going to make it to the next bound.
Oh, we still got one more row.
Yeah, but
And somebody's gonna die here.
well, at least it won't go much over 30 minutes on this battle. Okay, so I am a 5. That guy makes me a 4. You're normally a 6. This guy on your flank makes you a 5. So I'm a 4. You're 5.
Oh, big time!
What's that?
What do you got?
A
6?
tie.
It's a tie. So
Yes,
we're
we
locked.
play. And yes, in case you haven't watched our videos, we play all cut dice,
Yes.
both sides. So
And if one of us was in combat being light, then we would get shoved.
yep, that would have been the end. But
But
we're
we're
both solid, so there it stays. Okay, so I survived by a miracle.
Yes, by a tie.
Okay, so pips, and right now, hell, I'll even take a 1 for pips because it's better than me dying. I almost died completely. So that's a 4.
4 pips.
Well, and you've got nobody has died.
Nobody yet.
Wow, that is just not cool. It's not funny either.
It's the luck of the black dice, I guess.
Well, let's see here. And some people would say it's because I'm sitting on the left-hand side of the
See,
table.
there is that.
But the
too.
left-hand side of the table is the old right-hand side, so that doesn't mean anything.
Ah,
So, let's see here. 4 pips. Well, I know what I'd like to do.
like to do.
Mm. I'd like to do this, but there's too many people over there close to it. I could do this and force you to conform to me
Yeah.
because I'm doing my best effort.
Yipper. Might save a guy.
But I'm afraid I'll just get totally overwhelmed where he's at. I just don't see how I'm going to be able to get 4 kills or even a second one anytime soon here. Let's, all right, what distance are we here? Heck, we're not even within that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move for 1 pip. We're definitely going to move these guys up 80. Let's keep these guys together. Oh, look, your guy blocked your shot. You don't have a shot at all.
Those hordes. That was hordes.
Okay, if that's the case, I'll move him up 80 as well.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. I don't mind moving up. I just don't want to move up and you shoot at me and I don't get to respond.
Yeah.
So I won't get to shoot, but you won't be able to fire at me this turn. So that's cool. That's 1 pip. My next pip is going to be I got to make something happen, and I just don't see how. Oh, here we go. We got to pull that guy off, so in doing that, we're going to move him up, and he's going to make contact like so.
Exactly.
Okay, we're back. All right, so we consulted the rules, and it looks like my options to kind of eliminate this issue are a little bit more different than I expected. Let me use it. You gotta. Oh, here he is. He's right here. Let's just move that as a keeper here. We'll use this as the of where he could possibly be. So I can actually contact the side edge here, and because I'm making legal contact, you'll have to turn to face kind of thing.
Exactly.
Okay. I can't do this one because I can't force you to slide over because I'm not contacting your front edge.
Yep.
If that had been a front edge, I can possibly make you slide over. What I can do is, actually I didn't measure it before I look for it, is...
You're good, because once that corner hits that corner, you get the slide.
I get the free slide, yeah. Okay, so what I can do is, and this is crazy, I can take this and I can move to here to make contact. And because it's a front edge, okay, if you look under, moving into contact with the enemy, this is page 9, okay? General principle is that troops that would contact in real life do so in the game, so that moving a front edge into contact with enemy always results in combat, okay? If you further along, read down there in the following paragraph, you'll see a single element contacted by a group, if conforming to a front edge by contactors is prevented by part element spacing between enemy or physically blocked by elements, terrain, or table edge, contacted elements or groups must either conform or fight as in full contact and overlap. Okay? So I'm going to make contact with the front edge of that warband there. So you'll get to decide whether you are going to fight there.
I think I'll go ahead and slide.
As a -1, right, or slide over.
I'll slide over.
Yeah, it's like you give up the fight, but it's my bound, so we're going to fight that one first anyway. So you
Yeah.
might as well not give yourself a -1.
Yep.
And the fact that you don't have a recoil doesn't really matter because I'm going to do that. Now, what I'm risking is I don't have a recoil for my blade, but I got to make something happen over there.
Something.
Okay? All right. I have no idea how many pips I used. That was two. Okay, so I've got 2 more. I just don't know what I'm going to be even doing. I tell you what, we're going to push this guy forward and lock these guys down. I don't want to move forward because that -1 at some point may make a difference. And I think that's what I'm stuck with. I'm going to burn another one. These guys don't need to move out anywhere. I haven't moved them yet. Moving them now is not going to make a difference. So I could have also contacted this guy and do the combat, but I can just see, you know, we don't need that.
So my front.
I'll choose a different way to lose the game.
Yeah.
Okay,
So my front is blocked. I cannot
Correct.
shoot.
Correct.
You moved over 2 bases, or over 1 base, so you can't shoot either.
Correct.
So.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
you
So
go.
there's no shooting there, and there's Luke.
Hola.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Luke's not in drag. That's just what he brought the drink.
Yeah.
Sweet baby Jesus. Oh, you want me to have some before? Chocolate peanut butter porter. Okay.
If you ever game against Tony, you let him have a few beers. He gets sleepy and sloppy.
No, I just fall asleep. I beat the tar out of Luke last night, and he couldn't keep me awake. But anyhow, okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Combats. I get to face, so we might as well just do this one first to get it over with. I'm a knight. That's a 3. Knight general 4. You are a 2 versus mountain. So you're 2 to my 4.
2 to 4.
Here we go.
Woo!
Okay.
Not enough. It's 7 to 9.
Okay, so he's crushed. And he's going to combat here. And actually, he's going to turn to face, but I think it's at the end of the whole turn. We're going to look that up. Pursuing elements front edge contacts enemy or front edge corner, contacts an enemy front edge. They line up immediately. Immediately. As if contact was made by tactical move, but the resulting combat is resolved next bound. Well, I sure would have liked to do that again. Just continue steamrolling, but that's not this game. Hey, maybe when we come up with our own Ancients game.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to do that. Okay.
Okay. Next.
We're actually up against him, right?
Yeah.
Because that would make a difference. I'd love to not be up against him.
Yeah,
That would have made
they
it.
were butt to butt.
Okay. All right. So next combat. I am a 5 here, down to a 4 with my blade, and your pikeman is a 3 down to a 2. So 4 to 2. Come on, give me a kill.
Okay.
Nope. Look at that. We even got a lock.
Wow. Amazing.
Okay. And here's do the sea fairies lose their home? Okay, so I am a 5 down to nothing, right?
Right.
And you are a 6 down to a 5, so it's 5 to 5.
Here
Come on! Look at that lame die rolling.
Squashed.
Okay. So he dies,
They go up.
and they go forward, and
Nothing.
that's it.
Ta-da!
Okay.
Scotland forever.
So in case you guys haven't noticed, when you're moving these pike armies, especially ones that don't meet up really well with the enemy, you're the games are gonna last a little longer just because you're spending a lot of time fidgeting and getting the guys into place, and this guy can't fit and move them out of the way. So definitely, if you build your pike armies, make sure the pikes are upright. It would save some time.
Preferably looking like that.
Exactly. Yeah, that works pretty good. So, well, what'd you think, Mitch? Other than I rolled like I didn't roll too good.
Yeah. I rode good too, and the numbers were pretty good. But with closed doors, all you gotta do is just beat somebody.
Yeah, it was.
The warband came through finally.
I lost. I think I was doing pretty good, and then I got a loss with one of the blade elements, and then it just went.
What's those warband? When you start shoving a warband back and you follow up in between the pike blocks, it's a trap.
Okay, well, yeah, definitely. See, warband do matter. You can win games with them.
Yeah, just
And
not all warband.
I think that that penetration in there got definitely. You got ahead and you stayed ahead. So.
Yep.
Scores 4-1, so definitely will be. The cuisine in Norway just went to shit.
Yep.
So
Scots with Scott. All right.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.